You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Hudson.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now Johnny Damon. And he deals. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, and 1 now. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Hard on the ground to first. Goes to second for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's a big power threat. Todd Walker. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a ball popped up. Hudson moving under it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Makes the grab, 1 down. A changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Grounder off the pitcher. Tosses to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call. So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. Digging in for Oakland, Eric Chavez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Next pitch is outside. And it's 2-1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Up the middle. Over to first. And that ends the inning. And the A's are gone in order. We played an inning. No score. The wind and the pitch. In the air, right side. Dye going back on this one. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, David Ortiz. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Going to count 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next for the Red Sox, Bill Mueller. And the first offering is not close. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Millar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency. But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Number 10 getting ready to hit. High fly ball out to center field. Damon drifts towards it. And there's one down.
The left fielder, Jose.
Speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering way off the plate.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a ground ball to first. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the bunker.
Ramon Hernandez up next for the A's. Right side, Nixon has a beat on it, pulls it down, and there are two away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Jermaine Dye up next for the A's. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark. This one high in the air to left center. Ramirez settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So up next, Johnny Damon. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one hit to right. And it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Todd Walker. He popped out his first time. Swung on, belted. Guillen on the move, heading back some more, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Martinez back to work. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 3-0.
Game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now here is Kevin Millar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Now the third baseman, Bill Mueller, went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0.
You feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it stays fair.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And stepping in is the speedy Miguel Tejada.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And fouled off. Kicks and deals. Way out front for strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
In the dirt.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Jose Guillen digs in now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab for the second out.
One ball, one strike.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The count 2-1. Liner, base hit. Chavez headed for the plate. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up an RBI. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Jermaine Dye, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one in the air center field. Damon makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explore. I don't play that anymore. Jailbird 3.
On the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, number 33. Singled and scored his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. On the ground. Oh, nice play to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And here is Johnny Damon. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
The pitch. And ball 1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's a speed threat, Garcia. That's to third. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. And the Red Sox lead one. But they still lead it 3-1.
The 0-2 high fastball is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The 1-0. Bounce to the left side. And that quickly 2 away.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now at the plate, number 44. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the A's. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Singleton. Under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Yeah, that's outside. That's in there. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Smash to the left side. Zips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Ortiz, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's 1. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Nixon under it. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Number 10 up next for the A's. To third. Tosses across to first. And that is the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Singleton settles under this one. Makes the grab, one away. And next for the Red Sox, Bill Mueller.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Out towards right center field. Dive. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And stepping in for Boston, Nixon. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. And that is that. Down in order go the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1.
The guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
In the air, out towards left center. Garcia makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ramon Hernandez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's going to be Jermaine Dye. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a swing and a miss.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Nixon drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And the A's are gone in order. And they still trail it here 3-1. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Tejada relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the mound now, number 45.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
This one smoked out to left. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Chavez with a relay home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Boots it. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
The pitch. And now the count is even. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Number 10 in position. That is the inning. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Last half of the eighth coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 1. Righty to the plate. Hard hit right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Mark Ellis up next for the A's. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, number 44. First offering misses badly for ball one.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
And a foul ball. Ball to strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing there for the A's, and they trail it 4-1. And he deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the first baseman, Kevin Millar. 1 for 3. That one out to right. Dive. Sizing this one up. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down. Two outs. Base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Bill Mueller. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. The other way. Fair ball. Man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Nixon. Swing and a ball popped up. Number 10 under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. High to the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 1. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Damon in pursuit. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There's a swing and a drive. Hits the top of the wall. The run scores all the way from first. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
The tying run at the plate. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Runner at second here, 1 gone. One, 2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. The Athletics down to their last out. And now here is Ramon Hernandez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 on the road.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the boys today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Champions, the champions.